This post has been updated. If Thursday morning is any indication about what the Scaramucci era will look like, it will make the first 6 months of the Trump administration look tranquil. The new White House communications director just called into a morning show and suggested that White House Chief of Staff Reince Priebus, who would be his boss in any normal West Wing, may be behind the leaks that are plaguing the administration. He also mused openly about their strained relationship and suggested the president may have to decide between them. What's more, he did it all in response to a story written by a reporter who says nobody leaked anything to her, as Scaramucci had alleged. There's a lot to unpack here, but here are the basics. Scaramucci phoned into CNN's New Day program to respond to the New Yorker's Ryan Lizza, who had reported that Scaramucci was fingering Priebus for the leaks. Scaramucci had seemed to suggest as much himself in a Wednesday night tweet about his personal financial disclosure supposedly being leaked to Politico, something he labeled a felony. The tweet, which has since been deleted, tagged Priebus. On CNN, Scaramucci said he tagged Priebus because Priebus, as chief of staff, is responsible for rooting out leakers. But he also said Priebus would have to prove that he is not a leaker himself. If Reince wants to explain that he is not a leaker, let him do that, Scaramucci said. He added, I can speak for my own actions. He's going to need to speak for his own actions. Scaramucci also openly admitted he and Priebus are at something of a crossroads just 6 days, mind you, after saying they were brothers and assuring that he don't have any friction with Reince. Priebus had also assured the Associated Press that they were very good friends. I don't know if the relationship with Reince is reparable, Scaramucci said. That's up to the president. Here's the full, relevant passages from the Italian expression, the fish stinks from the head down. But I can tell you two fish that don't stink, okay, and that's me and the president. I don't like the activity that's going on in the White House. I don't like what they redoing to my friend. I don't like what they redoing to the President of the United States or their fellow colleagues in the West Wing. Now if you want to talk about the Chief of Staff, we have had odds, we have had differences. When I said we were brothers from the podium, it's because we ref on each other. Some brothers are like Cain and Abel. Other brothers can fight with each other and get along. I don't know if this is reparable or not, that will be up to the president. But he is the chief of staff. He is responsible for understanding and uncovering and helping me do that inside the White House, which is why I put that tweet out last night. The kicker here is that Scaramucci's outburst wasn't even about an actual leak. The Politico reporter who got his financial disclosure said it was obtained from the Export-Import Bank, which had it publicly on file. In other words, there was no leak, no felony, and really no reason for Scaramucci to lash out at Priebus in this manner. This is the kind of reality TV drama that the president thrives on having too.